Let's talk about the Universal Cloud REST API. And to do that, let me do a little bit of history to put the context clear of what this is all about. In QRadar, you know that you need two pieces to be able to parse the logs correctly. One is a protocol. In most cases, the protocol is syslog, is well known, the port is well known, all that is good. So QRadar can ingest the actual logs. But you also need a DSM, a parser. That's our name for the parser. And for the parsers, there are, of course, very many that QRadar produces and supports out of the box. I don't know, 500 of those. I don't even know the actual name. Or if there is something that IBM doesn't provide parser for you, you can create your own by using the universal DSM. That's a template for you to create yours. And now we have the nice DSM editor. And by the way, I will be doing a new tutorial with the new features of the DSM editor. Once you have those two pieces together, you can parse and recognize the logs, and they have categories and your rules work and life is good. Now, what happens when we move now into the cloud? The history repeats itself a bit. In the cloud, many providers have their logs, but they are API based, meaning you need to know the way that you go and retrieve those logs, and everybody does it in a slightly different way. And QRadar provides support for some out of the box, some Amazon S3 buckets and Microsoft and Cisco. There are a bunch of API-based logs that QRadar support out of the box, but there are very many that QRadar doesn't have a protocol ready for it. And again, we provide some of them you go into Fix Central, download the protocol, and you're good. But this is exploding. There are way too many showing up. We have Zoom, we have this, we have that, and the important thing is that they change quite a bit because this technology is maturing. So in the beginning they do very little, then they do more stuff, and they update their APIs and add more API calls. And what are you going to do? Are you going to install a new protocol? Are you going to wait for IBM to have it done? That is not going to scale. And for that is that IBM created the Universal Cloud REST API protocol. So it's one protocol. It's quite a long name, but it's one protocol that you will install, and I will provide a link to it in the video description. But that allows you to basically create any protocol for any kind of API that people support or create, and new ones are actually coming. And you'll see that for this universal REST API protocol, Cloud API protocol, you need to provide two pieces of information. One is a workflow, and in this particular case, the workflow is nothing more than an XML that expresses the logic of the event retrieval process. It's a group of actions that are executed sequentially. That's what the workflow is. And the other piece that you need to provide is the parameter values. And these parameter values are typically the authentication that you need to provide, a secret key, a user ID. There are different types because again, every vendor does it differently. So after you do that, then you still need to create your DSM editor. Otherwise, you will see the events getting into QRadar because the protocol is good, but they will be unknown. So you still need to do the this is exactly the same as you've been doing so far, right? But this is easy, and the DSM editor makes this a breeze. Now, there are two ways of going around this. If we go to this website, and I will also provide this URL in the video description, you'll see that there are a couple of them that are kind of, I would say, half-baked. And the part 2 of this video, I'm actually going to create or complete the process for Duo Security. So, and I hope that this list will keep on growing as contribution from third parties and other people add their workflow and the parameters in here. But there are others, if you want to create your very own, and that I'm not going to cover in the video, you can go into this default, and there's documentation in there that explain you what the process is to create one from an API vendor that is not even either fully supported out of the box or half-baked by having those parameters in here. But this allows you to go at your own speed. You don't have to wait for IBM to create a protocol for a particular API vendor that you need to monitor. Now you can do it yourself. And again, in part 2 of the video, we are actually going to create one for Duo Security. We are going to be going in, and you'll see me taking the default, the Duo Security workflow that was built based on the default, and actually add the parameter values, and you'll see that we will see logs coming into QReader, and we will be ready to do the DSM editor to understand them and to process them.